here? This policeman up and down the street. What the hell is going on?
Somebody broke in our apartment, stole all our stuff.
Yeah, you probably had something to do with it.
Well, I hope they ain't steal the rent money, cause you two motherfuckers been ducking and dodging me for 3 weeks.
Why you always coming up here harassing us?
Yeah, smelling like that with that big old wolf pussy. You don't even own the place.
Yeah, you just the manager.
I'ma manage to evict you two motherfuckers about my rent money.
You need to manage to get this lined up.
Bitch, don't worry about it. I know somebody who like it.
Chill. Tarantino the banging boy, aka Mr. Anthrax, man. Hey man, you get so tired of people asking you so many questions, you feel like you taking a multiple choice exam or something. I mean, they all in your face, asking you crazy ass questions and shit. I mean, they be asking shit like this here. You got them new J's on, flexing like a boss. I was about to cop some, how much did they cost? And you got the matching shirt, was it on sale? Who painted your Chevy, boy, that thing wet as hell. Who your cell service with? Mine with Verizon. But I'm about to switch to Metro, cause my rates keep rising. What you think of Jay-Z? You heard about T.I.? Will slap Chris, joking, calling Jay a G.I. These the kind of people that be getting on my nerves. It's a question mark coming after every damn word. Need to get your own business all in everybody else. Mama should've told you word about your goddamn self. More than a chick, asking questions like you high. Every sentence start with who, what, where, when, or why. Gon' get up out my face, I ain't got time to talk to you. Gotta tend my own business, that's what real niggas do. How you stacking all that bread up? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. When you bought a new car, bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Hey, why your brother went to jail? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Hey, how you signing all them deals? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. I seen your baby mama riding through the city with Lorenzo. I thought y'all got married. Why she riding in his Benzo? How you stay strapped up and you always at the crib? How you keep them ladies running in and out of where you live? Who filing your taxes for you? Who claiming your kids? How your mama doing? Why your daddy ain't shit? Why you busting at them boys? Why you got them running scared? Why your pants sag? Why them dreads in your head? If I had $1 every time you ask me a question, I'd have 100K and spend it all in a session. You ain't notice I guff every time you try to speak. Should've been a commentator, always wanna run your beat. Everybody know your business and you try to tell us. Always got a sob story, but nobody really cares. You know how to spot a hater, you know what I'm talking about. You just hopping out your car and first thing got they mouth. How you stacking all that bread up? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. When you bought a new car, bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Hey, why your brother went to jail? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Hey, how you signing all them deals? Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it. Bitch, don't worry about it.
What the fuck is up, internet? It's Tuesday in Duval County, but guess where it's at on the internet? It's Friday. Oh, why the fuck are we here tonight, Dirt? That's exactly why. That 70s show. Get your shit together, man. Look, you see what Reggie does to old men? So clearly, this is not a kid show tonight. So kids, unless you're a preteen adolescent who's already smoked Mama Little J out of the cabinet that she keeps behind the medicine, if you're not one of them, please go to bed because this is not going to be kid friendly. And then sneak and go watch it on YouTube. After watching the review of TTFT without them knowing.
Shout out to Tarantino Anthrax.
I was going to get there, but you're correct. You know what? Shout out to Tarantino. He killed it. He's one of the a great musician. He hails from Anthrax County. You know, he's not even from Earth. So guys, please check him out. Please follow him on social media. Shout out to the director, whoever that director was. I think he killed it. The guy that did the visuals, the cameraman, cinematographer killed it. All around, it was just a great performance. A lot of great cameos in that. So guys, please go check it out. And what was important and why we started with that video is because we're here to discuss the classic film Friday. And let me get this out the way. Not a classic hood film, a classic film.
Period.
Who's this? Who said that? Who do we have here today? Who's this, Durden?
Well, before we introduce him, let's just play two things that he's done.
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
Go.
I'm not trying to be rude,
Fuck around. I made Whitney Houston my screensaver.
but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
Went outside and dropped my phone and cracked.
The way you do the things you do
I'm gonna be honest. Michael was weird, but I don't think Michael messed with no kid.
reminds me of my Lexus coupe.
I started watching one of the kids' interviews about Michael Jackson. He got real deep. And I was watching it. And I was like, oh, his story is so touching.
That's why I'm all up in your grill.
I don't know. I never had sex with a slave. She's like, I'm not a fucking slave. I'm like, you 75 years old. You.
Trying to get you to a hotel. You must be a football coach. The way you got me playing the field.
Man, we ain't with that shit. We ain't doing no shit that's gonna kill us. Women going to get their body done knowing that they could possibly die. Man, fuck that. COVID hit. We ain't even gonna get no tape up for 6 months. We just like this.
Give me that choo-choo. You give me that beep-beep. Running her hands through my fro. Bouncing on 24.
I like to whistle at white women every now and then just to practice my freedom. See a white woman walking up the street.
It's the mix to the mission. Hot and fresh out the
R.
kitchen.
Kelly guilty, but R. Kelly gifted.
I fucked this joke up, but it was good.
It's like, Robert Kelly was tying bitches up in the basement. R. Kelly gave us Contagious. It's two different people, nigga. We fuck that shit. Nigga.
We just stuck it out. We just stuck it out.
I feel like if a man jack off with Baby Lucian, you gotta watch him. Now you got the dick, and all her friends know you gonna have the dick. Who the fuck finna come here and tell me I can't beat my child? Take who to jail? You gotta come here and get me. I'm gonna beat your ass too. These kids dying like a motherfucker. Uncle smoked crack. But the crazy thing about it is we never seen my uncle smoke crack.
I'm talking about Keith.
We just knew he smoked crack because by his crackhead activities. Hey, buddy, you use? Nah, don't mind if I do. Nigga, I don't. Go ahead.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen, mama.
That's why y'all got period pains and pregnancy pains, pussy pains. Tired of these fucking vegans. Get yourself a gun. I had one of my homeboys tell me, he was like, boy, fuck the shit out your mama. I'm like, nigga, what? I look just like that woman. What the fuck going on here?
You did it with the joke.
9 motherfucking years.
Feel me?
You edit the fuck out that bitch.
All right, so that's one. We're gonna get into one more. His first show.
Listen, can we get a second to breathe? I just heard Michael.
No, because I can't breathe.
Y'all got any asthmatics in y'all family? Yeah? Y'all know they ain't worth shit. It's a tough time in America for white men. Trump is the nigga that y'all wanted Obama to be. Jesus was a full-blown nigga. I wonder how blind people know when to quit wiping. Y'all don't like age jokes? Back in the days, domestic violence was a thing. That's when R&B was hot. I think somebody had an abortion.
Tez motherfucking Brooks!
Let's get dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman that literally shot a bird to cancel culture, Tez Brooks. Yeah, welcome to the studio.
Okay, yo,
That's
Applause
good,
yourself.
man.
I like
Appreciate
that.
y'all
Good
for
job.
having me, man. Appreciate that.
So why are we here? Why are we here today? It's your fault. What
Oh.
do you want us to do?
Man, we talking about Friday, right?
Yeah, we're talking about.
Was
Friday.
I supposed to say that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Spoiler alert.
I'll be ready to go.
Do a quick
Debo
check.
gets beat up.
And Tino is in the comments. Okay.
Tino,
Great
man.
job
Let's catch us up.
overall.
Let's catch us up.
Sunny Fit.
Shout out to Tino, man. Showing love to himself.
That comedy show is lit. Shout out to Tez. He's showing you some love too now.
He showed that he came to the show. Yes,
Dominic over here. Yo, from the couch.
Me out because I see him and I see the comment and I see his avatar. It's like too late.
Tino. Yo. And then there's your cut from the same cloth.
Hey, so
actor.
You know what? Shout out to Mr. Golden here, Julius Golden, guys. Go check him out because when people.
I'm here too, Julius. So is Tez.
And he is, but it's something about when a coworker, a former and a current coworker gives you their word. You say, brother, I'm fuck with you, man. I'm gonna come check you out.
Oh, you know Rick? I got something for you.
Mono Dino.
No comprende mucho gusto.
Ew. One more time for the people in the back.
What was that?
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.
That's a Rick talk.
What was that? You ain't been watching the damn show? Because you've been working. What you been up to, man? Before we get to the movie, what the hell have you been up to, brother?
I've been chilling. I ain't been doing shit. I ain't been working a lot. I'm lying.
Thank you.
You got to be.
Thank you.
I was so fucking confused. I'm like, well, damn, I need to start working. If that's chilling, what you doing? Shit.
I have been. I ain't been working as much as I used to. But you know, I'm about to crank up the new year. My new work year has started. It started last week, actually.
Well, speaking of where it started, I know when we first met each other, and we're going to talk about it later, but I remember meeting you through an acquaintance. But fast forward, I always liked your work ethic, and I introduced you to him to audition for a film. And so what I want to know is this. Let's just jump right into it before we're going to get into Friday. But what I want to know is this. What is the transition like from being a stand-up comedic, to then trying to go to film? And have you seen others fail at it? And how did you deal with it?
It was easy because it's natural. Like, you know, I just when I had auditioned for the role, I asked y'all what was the personality of the person, so I can know how to get my mindset. All you gotta do is like if you tell me, oh, I need you to play this superhero type professional, I'll need to know, okay, what type of mindset is his. Is he in when y'all wrote him? If I know that, bro, it's easy. I think acting is. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but if you do everything, if you got something natural, you can do anything. The transition ain't hard.
I wish I would have brought the kill scene for that he was in, but we probably wouldn't have got it approved by the executive producer anyway.
You and I have done enough fucking work for this show over the last 3 years. Can we at least ask them to access YouTube and hit a fucking button?
No, they can't see it now. It's down right now.
Oh, that
the
means
movie,
we're hot.
movie is down right now.
Yeah. All right. So
canceled by our own producer.
Tez was in I'm Going to Kill Someone this Friday. And of course, what we're here to talk about, segue Friday. Dave, take us away.
Oh, that is a good segue.
Hey, listen, I know I'm a professional, man.
Take us away with what? What do you want me to do?
You said you had a whole lineup. Unless you're a barber, you lied to me. Keep up, fucker.
You said you were going to steer this ship tonight.
I will.
Okay.
But it's not going to be the Titanic. It's damn sure not Amistad.
Okay.
Right. Is it?
I don't know. Let's see.
You know what month it is? Easy boy.
Oh, Amistad. Okay, yeah. I'm catching up. No.
Mustard.
I mean, either way, it's
Mustard
bad, right?
All right, so we're here to discuss the film Friday. What year did this come out?
Damn, you set me up for that. 95.
1995. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this here.
Ooh.
Wait, I have one question.
You said you didn't have anything.
I do have a question.
Yeah,
a very
let's
important
go
question
for it.
about Friday. Nia Long or Regina King?
Regina King.
Okay.
Yeah. All day, every day, twice on.
That was going to be my next question. Any day.
Listen, are you listening? And listen, she ain't my enemy of the state. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We can go whatever together.
I don't know.
My last name Royal, her last name King. We meant to be together. Matter of fact, call me.
Can we start off with how we first saw Friday? Do you remember what the first time you saw it?
Yeah.
Somebody show it to you?
All my cousins, we was staying out east, and we was at my auntie house. She stayed on the first floor. I think like we had to be like 8, 7, and we all was watching Friday. I think my older cousin was watching. He ended up walking out. And it's like 4 or 5 of us who was watching Friday. And I kept watching it. I was like, I want to see that movie again.
When's the first time you smoked weed?
I probably was like 20. I was staying by myself.
Damn.
So I was like 27.
An adult.
Yeah.
Did you go back and watch Friday again after smoking weed?
Yeah, but I used to watch Friday like almost every day anyway.
Okay.
Weed or not. But I was a drinker at first. I ain't smoking at all. And I hooped a lot, so I really ain't like smoking. Then I messed around. I could be lying. It could have been like 20. It could have been like 21.
Well, smoked weed.
Yeah, when I was an adult. I started when I was hooping. As an adult, I started smoking. Yeah.
Michelle Thomas said nice shirt, and I'm assuming she's talking about you.
No. I like blunts and bitches. I think
bought this for a raise.
I think that was
years ago, and I just always kept it.
That was a one comment fit all.
It was. I like all these shirts. What do you dare the goat to do blunts and bitches?
I like that.
I love it.
Tino said, "Hey, what up, Jay?"
Are you recycling or is he repeating the comments?
Yeah.
Now, what's up? Me one time I called you. Love you, Tino.
I don't remember the first time I saw Friday, but I do remember being high. And
then how can you say that you saw Friday definitively?
You don't even have to watch Friday High. It's not even a high movie for real.
It's not really, but it does get substantially better when you pick.
When you watched it the first time, were you with your younger black friend version of me? Was there a younger black version of me in your life?
No, it wasn't a black person that showed it to me. I think
version. What the hell is wrong with you? I said version, not person. Oh, you have black friends?
Yeah,
stop it, man.
We'll
spin it, man.
Why
I don't
count y'all black friends on y'all
for context,
the fact you're putting up your hand.
No, I mean for context, I can only count all of my friends on one hand. So it's the fact that only 2 of them happen to be black.
Save, man. Hell of a save. You should play for the Yankees. That's a hell of a save. Yeah.
Go Birds.
That was $100 million save.
I can tell you where I was, man. This is the crazy part about it.
Were you high?
I didn't see it in the. I didn't see it in the theaters. I was in the 8th grade or 7th, 8th grade when it came out, and I just remember walking to school and this guy walking past me. It's the weirdest shit in the world. I haven't thought about it since that day. This older guy, and he was like in 8th grade, and I had to be in 7th. He walked by me, he was like, "Friday, baby," and he had the fucking ticket stub in his hand. I was like, "This nigga is the weirdest person." I said nigga, but I meant human. Like first nigga, then human. This nigga's the weirdest
Same
thing in my life. You're right. First human on earth.
Thank you.
You've been doing your research.
Okay.
Yeah. How many more days you got?
Trying to get back, recover from that Amistad debacle.
You could never get enough. And so he walked by me and he was like, "Friday, baby." I'm like, "Listen, bro. Oh, I thought I loved movies. This is a weirdo." But in fairness, when I did see it, I understood it because again, at first you have to understand how rare it is that time for any black cast to get a big budget film, let alone then they were only given 2 weeks to write this film. 14 days. People don't know this. They were given a neighborhood and a half, and they were given 14 days to make this work. All these actors were underpaid the fuck. If I tell you, it will break your heart if you find out how
some shit worth the underpaid.
You could tell that they didn't have a lot, but that's the charm in the movie for me.
Cube, though.
You got that.
No.
Cube, the money they like, but you know
they didn't trust it. They didn't trust it to bring back the money.
They don't trust it because there's no demographic for it. So don't open the door.
They still don't trust niggas.
Yeah, black. Black
Panther. Long term, you know what's funny about that? That's a good segue. How many black franchises can you name with 3 movies at least? Come on, let me know. Without not mentioning Bad Boys. You can't think nine.
All I know is Friday.
And I ain't knocking it.
Shit, I don't know.
And that's the reality. And I'm not saying that it's some ultimate plan to keep us from franchises. I'm saying if they've never seen it work, they're simply saying the math don't make sense. The math don't math. Well, if you know they ain't seen, you got to give them a demographic to look at. I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Yes, well.
See what happened? The brothers, they were angry. They were ready to protest. They went down that day. They went down to Hollywood. But you know what happened when they went down to Hollywood?
Yeah, boy! Yeah! Let's do this, man! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Hey, chill out, motherfucker!
Yeah! Hey, the brothers went in with guns and came out with jobs, bro. That's what I'm telling you. They'll hire you. We used to think getting fired was the worst thing. Sometimes getting hired is worse. And my whole point, let's fast forward back to the movie Friday. They were under immense pressure and they turned out an American, international, global classic.
It was no doubt.
Pause 1 second. Master Chaos, hey gang, dropping in to say hello and leave a white thumbs up for you. Thank you, Master Chaos.
I like that. Hey, man,
that's racist.
No,
Master. Oh, well, that's a good segue for the plug. I'll get to that in a second. All right, you saw your name. Coming up in March, Master Chaos will be taking part in March Movie Madness every Tuesday, movie trivia. And to find out how he did,
hey, I don't like when my white friends send me white emojis.
It was your shirt. I mean, well, that's if I run into this when I am looking for a proper GIF usually the only ones that really embody how I'm feeling inside is a black man or woman. And I run into this conundrum of like, is using a black GIF a watered down version of blackface? And it would be using an emoji.
Normally, I would just take this opportunity to sarcastically make you feel bad, but I was thinking of something else. She said she loved the shirt, and I was just thinking, like, what if a bunch of women got online and was like, how could you say that it just degrades us? I want all that to happen. You know why? Because if what holds true, the reality that I live in, there better be 90 other thousand million other people saying, no, I identify as this. They can say that shit. It need to be a holy war on my shirt right now. It shouldn't just be one group coming at me because the other group identifies as something else. Say, nah, they this blacks and bitches. I'm not even talking about humans. These are plants.
Going back, I know, right? He's on something.
Yeah, he's on.
Going back to going back to what you're saying about how they only had a small budget and a small location. That's what I love about the movie. I was gonna say, I had it in my notes somewhere on a page that I forgot to bring. That movie is like an urban version of The Burbs. It's the urban Burbs. And what I love about The Burbs is it's this cozy movie. It takes place in one cul-de-sac with a set of unique characters that are all like forced to deal with each other in the course of one day. And that's essentially Friday.
Yep.
It's a very cozy movie.
Yeah.
Because it all takes place on this one block on a nice summer day.
If you call somebody getting punked, beat up in front of their family, getting shot at, pretty cozy. Yeah, pretty cozy.
That's a
domestic violence, women getting beat down. Pretty cozy day for you, huh?
You have at least
the way they go about it. Why are you gonna put it like that and make me look like
a? Just put it the same way you put that bullet in that baby's mouth when we talked about Ezra Miller. You said that was just another day in the park.
I didn't put the bullet in the baby's mouth. I defended how the bullet ended up in the baby's mouth.
Okay, well, the baby's supposed to have pacifier. Okay, keep going now.
It's a cozy movie.
It's not. What would you call it, Tez?
He was agreeing with me until you started going off on the tangent about
it's pretty cozy.
Beating up women. Yeah, see, it's cozy. It's right up his alley.
Your definition of cozy.
It's a comfort movie.
Yeah,
I can watch it every day. That's pretty cozy. It's good. It's nice. It's all right. It's
everybody gets theirs at the end.
It's relatable. It's cozy.
I'm going to tell you this. What makes the film translate into
what is it supposed
a classic is because when you have all this immense talent, it's not like you just got one or two.
It's not. There. No, the talent doesn't make it a classic. The script is classic.
That's true because
the cohesive. You gotta.
Everybody
can't be Jordan. You gotta say, I know I'm great, but I gotta play within the role of this symphony that we're trying to do.
Nah, but everybody did it. If you hear the stories, they just edited it like that.
Yeah, everybody shine in that movie, but it wasn't about the talent because it was a classic before half of the people in the credits were names that we even knew.
Yeah,
like they all that's what was crazy. And I went back and rewatched it today. I was like, holy shit, I know like everybody in this movie. And one of the
can I say this? Let me ask Tez. Pop quiz, hot shot. Michael Clark Duncan, was he in or not in Friday? Guy from Green Mile, big boy.
When they were shooting dice.
Yes, there you go.
Ding, 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 ding.
And then Phase on Love, before Phase on Love was Phase on Love, and then Bernie Mac. The part that I love about Bernie Mac, this is the connection I told you I was going to blow your mind. Bernie Mac and Little Man, what's his name? Do you know his name? Little Man?
The midget?
Yeah, yes.
We're not supposed to say that?
I don't know. I don't know what the appropriate.
What y'all on?
I know who you're talking about.
Y'all on something?
Small guy. Anyway, those two got Bernie Mac and him. They also shared the screen in Bad Santa, and they had an altercation around the vehicle and that too. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen Bad Santa, but I thought like Bad Santa came out like 20 years later. So and
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either until I
that is pretty dope.
Called it today. Oh, and another connection here. Craig's mom. I just saw her the night before watching New Girl. She's Winston's mom in New Girl. So there's like, there could be some kind of deep cut theory that Craig and Winston are blood brothers.
Who's Winston?
Somehow y'all always find incest.
No, I said blood brothers to specify that it wasn't.
Somebody fucked somebody, man. All right, so we're back and we're here.
When's the first time you got high?
Oh man, leaving band practice at Revolt, like in Revolt here in Jacksonville, Duval County. About wow, must be some truth serum going on. Yeah, man, this guy, one of my homeboys, who shall not be named, was like, "Hey, man, we're gonna go smoke out the press." I'm like, "I smoke all the time." Complete lie. Yeah. You gotta play it off. I'm already not. I'm cool, but I don't know that I'm cool. See, everybody else is fake. But I think I like, damn, I want to be cool, but I'm already, I don't know it.
Yeah.
Or are you 16, 17?
I'm about 15, man. I just lost my virginity like a year before that. So I go and we skip band practice because I'm that good at what I do. I'm a phenom. I'm not LeBron, but I'm good at it. So we go skip, we get high, and dude, I don't know what crack is, and I don't know what heroin is, but I just imagine whenever you get your first taste of whatever you've done that you've never done, imagine just being on this earth that long, 15 years, not a long time. And I smoked it and I passed it back. He's like, man, you need healing. You need healing. I was like, you got to hold that shit in. And I did. God, I hope Jay was not watching. And I did it.
Allegedly.
No, I did it. And the first thing happened after that 3 minutes. My phone rang, and it was my mom. She's like, hey, I need you home with me. We got to go to the store. And we went to Winn-Dixie. And I blacked out, and I don't know what happened from there, but I was definitely high for like a few minutes from that.
The first time I got high, I was 18. I waited until I graduated specifically because everybody was telling me to get high. Yeah. And I was like the opposite of peer pressure. People say, everybody wants me to do it. Fuck that. I'm not going to do it. But then
that's why I did
as soon as I graduated, I was
everybody
like,
around me was
it was just me and my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, she smokes. I'm like, let me see what all the rub was about. Let me just try. Hold on. I'll let you finish your story. I know it's February, but can I?
What's that mean?
As a white man, can I speak? Can I have the floor for 30 seconds?
Yeah, for 1 year, cool.
Oh, you know what? I don't need to finish it. Go ahead. You go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's all right. So I'm sitting in the barn on 118th Street off of Blandon Boulevard, 18 years old, on a little crate, and I smoke a whole bowl. And I remember when I got up, my feet felt like I had put them in like 2 buckets full of cement, and the cement had dried. And I remember trying to walk, and everything was so heavy. And the first thing that I was able to say was, "I'm so mad that it took me this long to feel this way, and I plan on feeling this way every day until the day I die."
I have one question about your story, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I can get a sincere answer, let me know. Right after that happened, is that when they gave you the Dare shirt that you have on right now?
Yes.
Thank you.
And I did have an altercation with my mom shortly after smoking for the first time as well.
So we were connected years ago then.
Yeah. I walked in. They just knew. They knew somehow before, like, as soon as I walked. No, there was no paranoia. It was confirmed. They knew. They sat me down, my stepfather, this far away from me, looking me in the eyes. Like, what'd you do tonight? Looking me right in the eyes. And I knew like my eye.
What'd you do? Shit, yeah. Acting weird as fuck right now.
I did weed. I did weed.
Oh, you already know you'd be paranoid as a motherfucker that first time.
But the scene in the movie, my favorite scene in the movie is when Craig smokes for the first time, because they nailed that feeling so well.
Out of all the people that's seen this movie, it takes a couple of times to find one of the things when people always laugh at me, or they're like, "Why you watch movies over and over and over?" And I tell you, find different things. Yeah. Didn't you be honest? The first time I was the guy in the bed with the old girl when she called. I had seen that movie a million times, but never saw it.
Oh, I see. We see that early. Me and my best friend talk about that movie a lot. Like my dog.
Wait, you're talking?
Oh, my bad.
You're talking about when she calls Craig in the beginning?
Yeah.
There's a guy in the bed with her?
Dicky pants laying in the bed.
And she's giving him shit about some girl? Yeah. I never caught that. I didn't catch it today.
And that's what makes it classic.
Huh.
And I think Craig picture on the
Oh yeah, Ice Cube from yeah. Called it. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's classic.
Yeah, it's great writing, bro. Every scene is action packed.
Oh man, this man, how many people been dressed up as Halloween as this? Their costumes like this. People do this all the time, man.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Ultimate meme. Once you go meme, you know what I'm saying? Like
the by Felicia.
Oh yeah. And then they put it back in the Straight Outta Compton. I don't know if you've seen that, but I'm not gonna give you shit because you haven't seen Goodfellas.
Wow. That's like one of my favorite movies ever.
Mine too.
Why are we talking about that?
Just talking about stuff you haven't done.
Nah, let's talk about Friday.
But right, Goodfellas. What's some of the best lines of Fridays? Because it's one of the movie lines where it's so many lines.
Every line.
No, I because we were just talking about the stars in it. There's so many.
Correct.
If who like currently, or at least the last time you watched it, who's your favorite character?
Smokey. I have a comparison for y'all.
Why Smokey?
Smokey was he killed every scene. The whole movie had no down points anyway, but Smokey was just it's like he had no script. He just was
What's your favorite smoking moment?
At the end when it was running from the big worm shooting at you.
Who's your scene stealer?
Well, let me just segue. You asked him his favorite smoking moment. For me, when he flipped that motherfucking money over in that dude's face, it's like,
oh yeah, that was
in
funny.
my face right now.
Yeah, that was good.
honey, 20, 40.
Stop playing with me,
smoking. Yeah. So when he does, and then Megan Good sitting right there, bad.
Yeah.
You don't see little Megan Good with
that part where he hits the angel dust. I love that part.
Where
to remind me of you.
Snuff the angel dust, my brother.
They were telling him to take it easy.
And then said it was PCP.
Yeah, that kind of fell off, didn't it? I haven't heard about angel dust in a
Shit, they still do that shit in California. You see they walk around, they ain't no regular drugs.
So, like, here's the crazy part. One of the things I loved about it, it's a weed movie, but it's not based on everything ain't surrounding weed. Think about when you first get high. I love the effect they did with the camera. You left reality one time and he was like, man, my heart, it was like, that's what it feels like.
When he's looking at Smokey in the kitchen, he's like, you look so funny. He's like, man, you ain't got nothing in here that goes with it. Yeah,
ham, no burger. And he looked at me, he was like, hey man, stop looking at me like, and I ain't gonna say what he said because it's a sad we can't say it, but you know what he said. Watch the movie. Like, man, hey.
Who's your scene stealer?
From the movie? I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say John Witherspoon.
Really? Yeah. That's a bit like that's the easy answer.
No. Ice Cube or Smoke is the easy answer. John Witherspoon for me, and I'm gonna say why. Here's the thing. Like, I'm not trying to give no Lifetime Achievement Awards, but I went back and I really researched John Witherspoon. It's crazy. We know him of these roles like when we met him at his Morgan Freeman phase of life. Most people meet him there. He's always old from House Party. That's the first time I saw him. And he's always said, but now I went back and I'm like, well, I was watching the Richard Pryor roast, you know what I'm saying, with rest in peace, Paul Mooney. Like, he's the roast master that you guys never seen it, go check it out. But there's a young buff John Witherspoon that he's looking like Lou Ferrari. And I'm like, this can't be real. Like, what did I smoke? And I realized I hadn't smoked. And it's like I watched all of it. I was in awe looking at this. So
you heard Craig's mom. She said he got game.
So go back and look at when we talk about scene stealers, I don't just talk about individual performances. I'm talking about how you interacted with the other cast. He had to be a father to Craig, a wife to old girl.
Husband.
He had a daughter. He had to tell him at the end, you use your hand, like your uncle died, picked up a gun. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Craig, be a man. Like,
I think he the only person you could pick besides Bernie Mac.
I got my
Bernie Mac. They could have gave Bernie Mac.
I think
my scene stealer is I don't know his name. I don't even know his character's name, but it's a dude that's like he's looking around the corner. Hey, can you guys stay off my lawn? Because he did the most with the least.
Yeah,
he's the one that makes it cozy for me. He's the character that brings the whole neighborhood together.
That makes you comfortable. The Lights Brothers.
I can understand that.
Looking respectable in a suit.
As a white man, I can understand it. That's why. Listen.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Yeah, we're here now.
As a white man, I understand that. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, please.
That's
tell me
the
why.
one person in the hood that makes him comfortable, right? So listen. Now imagine.
That's the guy's house I gravitate towards.
Listen to the type of rap music that white people listen to.
Kanye West.
No.
Yes.
Old rap. The comfortable shit that they not saying the N-word there. It's LL Cool J. The most N-word the niggas you might get is when y'all listen to DMX. Y'all like Montel Jordan. All the old shit we don't listen to no more. Y'all be listening to on a Tuesday.
That's on a Tuesday.
Just for the delegates out there, the Caucasian delegation is not giving us any rejections from his claims right now.
No, yeah.
Just to be clear, there's a lot more white people listening to Kanye West these days.
Yeah, but Kanye West he's comfortable. He's safe rap.
Yeah,
he's safe rap for white people.
What do you say? Gorillas going to? You see a white man with a gorilla to the top?
Fuck that. He's safe rap for white people. They can listen to him.
New Slaves.
Oh, that's all right.
Blood on the Leaves.
Yeah, that's all right. Y'all can rap.
That's why Friday was cozy. Let's get back to the
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, now I get what you're saying. So let me ask you guys this. So,
just as an actor, not even a character, as an actor, that guy he brought joy to the screen as soon as he peeked around those bushes. There's that wasn't written in the script like that. He made that 30 seconds his own.
He did. What about Tiny Lister, Debo? I mean, he became synonymous.
Yeah.
You know what's ironic? Pop culture reference, which is sad. He actually got robbed like 10 years after. I'm like, damn, Debo got robbed. The world ended. Like, see, is that funny?
It's probably like a running challenge for everybody that's seen. Like, you get
out tonight. You're daring us not to
Zippity doo dah.
I said go there.
Julius said, I know it's February.
Julius is
He says here now. Yeah, it is February. I know.
I'm fucking with you.
I know.
All night.
Go.
You're handling it so well.
I know my face isn't. I'm
You
keeping the redness down. I know. Oh, speaking of turning red, in the store. Oh, and in the convenience store.
That was a trivia. Where does the director make a cameo at? God damn it.
Well, I kind of.
Tez for 100.
In the fucking store.
There we go.
But he's the guy that kicks him out. He's sweeping F. Gary Drake. But I was gonna say in the store, like I didn't realize that urban films can also exhibit racism. When that Chinese or Asian dude or whatever comes up, he gets the karate gong.
You don't remember watching Don't Be a Minister Society when she was like, I'm looking for me, Ray. That's been around, B. It's been around.
It's everywhere.
Friday.
It's universal.
That's cute.
What do you mean?
It's everywhere. I don't think the Palisades has that.
It's universal.
Beverly Hills 90210. I don't think that's happening there.
Racism?
That's cute. And we're back to the movie Friday. What's going on? Can we get caught up on these comments? I know that.
Oh, I caught up. That was Julius.
What's up, everybody?
Master Chaos.
So I was asking about the performance of Tiny Lister Debo. What do you guys think about that?
It was great. He captured his moment. They was easy. All he had to do was be himself. He just show up, look me. And that's it. Just be a big motherfucker.
Do you think that was one of his first roles?
Do
you think that typecasted him? Because
he did that. He didn't do that in Training Day. That was Terry Crews in Training Day in the background. But not just saying he played the president in Fifth Element, so he had a little bit of range. It's not like he couldn't do it. It's just like they just always see as that big black guy. The same thing happened to Michael Clark Duncan.
And
big black guys.
I do just want to be clear between Regina King and Neil Long.
You heard me, brother. I don't care what's up there, brother. I stick to it.
Oh, give me Neil Long.
See how much she had to drink and what was that? Poetic Justice beat. Hey, Dominic, how much she had to drink and pour? And she was swigging them down. Like, oh, that's only a matter of time until we get her to rehab.
All right. If there's one thing you could change about Friday, what are you changing? If you have to change something about Friday.
Oh, I got one. I would let Ezell get more time somewhere.
Yeah, he was
in the store before the
he
store.
had an energy about him. Did he show up in the sequels?
No. I would have gave him a little bit more time, but at the store. Or just let him ride out.
Who's this guy? DJ Pooh. Red.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. That was a good shot right there when they're looking down on him, the way they did the point of view from Debo, and it's like ridiculously.
What is it, executive producer? So who's that guy? And he did the white lot thing. DJ, come on, man.
Hey, go back to that scene. Go back to that scene. Look at the real people in the back. It's a lot of real people in the back.
Guerrilla shooting, not getting permission.
No, they tried to get the whole neighborhood, and people didn't want to leave, so they was like, "Fuck it, we just gonna shoot them if they in the background." So it's a lot of scenes you see people just sitting in the back, just watching them as they record.
So you're putting Anthony Johnson in it more. What are you changing, Royal?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be a cop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Julius agrees. He said, "What made him kill every scene?"
So he's asking the question.
Who killed every scene?
He's saying you said Ezell killed it. He's asking you what made him kill every scene.
Oh, okay. I got you. That is a question.
Yeah.
I said who killed it?
Question for you. He said he's saying what made Ezell kill every scene. Whoever said Ezell killed every scene.
Smokey killed every scene. Smokey killed every scene. I think like it's so many parts of that movie you watch. His facial expressions.
Yeah, he's always on.
His facial expressions kill. And his tone. Like how he changed his tone up and down. Like he sounded like a scary motherfucker.
And I didn't realize it till the first time until I watched it again today is that he's doing Michael Jackson even back then. I swear to God, he does it at least once in every movie he's in.
The reason why he looks, we're not taking anything from him. The performance is excellent. He's one of the best. He killed. Nobody else could have did it. The reason why he looks on and is on in every scene, if you've ever looked into it, the first, I think, remember they only had 14 to 17 days. The first 2 to 3 days, he was starstruck. You know, he's coming off tour being a hot comedian. That's why I was asking you the question earlier about being a comedian. So when you say it's easy, it could be easy. But even if it's easy, he got there and he was messing up the first 2 or 3 days. They were like, man, come on, man, just be you. And then after, I don't know if Cube talked to him, somebody talked to him like, hey, man, you got to do this. Just you, be yourself.
That's what I just said. All you got, once you be yourself, you can do any role.
This is 2 years before Jackie Brown. Was this his first role?
Hey, nah, that was his best. Hey, you know, I love Jackie Brown. Don't see
he was just enough Chris Tucker in it, but you could see a little bit of Smokey in it, but you could also tell he could.
His actually best performances in Dead Presidents. Let me take that back. Dead Presidents is his best performance. Love it.
Oh, I'll give that to you because I forget that's him.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, so you can't skip me, baby. Oh.
You're that was like underscored too because he played a really good drug addict going through addiction, and he didn't oversell it at all.
That's what I'm sorry. I can't say his best role. To me, that was his most role that showed his most range. But I still Money Talk. You know I love Money Talk. Now you know I love Money Talk. That's why I said, oh. That's why I said. So I had to check. I get what you're saying. Like if one's just long, you gotta give you everything.
Since nobody has said Money Talk.
Is that the one where he gets?
There's a segue. Face on Love. They put their hands on you. And you know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, dog. Come on, man. That's the callback from Friday.
That's the one with That's the one with him and Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where it's one where they come home late or something, and either wife or mom smacks the shit out of both of them.
Jr., nigga. Come on, B. That's what I'm here for. So back to, but my whole point is we're talking about we're going down the line of the cast. Now let's not talk. Hey, listen, the one lady we have not talked about here. Now we talked about Regina King. We talked about the wife. Bring her up here.
The wife?
You don't have a picture? I thought we had to steal.
You talking about the mom?
Yes.
No, I don't have her picture.
D.
I'll put Pops up. But I told you that's also Winston's mom.
What we love, not we, but what most people love about it is even after Friday, what happened when it was on the Wayans brothers.
Yeah,
you had to love it, man. You still got to see them interact with each other, and you got to love it, man. So it's beautiful, man. What was it? 227. What was she D on?
I think it was What's Happening.
What's happening? Damn, we should have that. We should have action cam, everybody. We couldn't afford to get Dominic on the camera tonight, but we gave him a $50 stipend for a voice. So that's Dominic. This is the video from earlier. Yes.
Where do you rank Friday against the other Fridays?
It's not even a question, bro.
Is it the best one?
I thought you were going to ask me what I rate Friday against all the other movies.
Because every time I come over here, you're not playing that Friday.
I don't have to.
And listen,
it's
a challenge now.
So it's the best one, but is it your go-to? Which one is your go-to?
The more recent now is the Money Mike is my go-to. The Money Mike one is my go-to because it's so many things interacting and cross and changing, and they got down. He got Moley's in there doing his thing.
He took advantage of his time.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac blew off his first little quick little. Then the second one you had who was on the second one? Mike Epps.
Mike Epps came from the
Mike Epps blew after the second one.
Now, one of the things here's the thing. Speaking of that, now I know we don't want to get too somber on this, but we're going to talk about later the rest in peace all the people that actually, of course, passed away. But one person that didn't pass away and actually, unfortunately, committed suicide because you brought up the second movie.
Oh, he passed away.
Roach. I'm saying it was his suicide.
Oh yeah,
it was different from the others.
Gotcha.
So that's all I'm saying. So
Roach.
Yeah.
White people say passed away.
Yes.
We'll say died.
How did he killed himself? How did he do that?
I don't know. All I know is when I go, I just want
to. I'm morbidly curious. You can't just tell me something.
Now, when I go, I want a Viking funeral. So for all the people out there, make sure I get a Viking funeral when I go. Please. They don't have to shoot the whole arrow into my birthday. You light me from the go, just push me. I don't even want because now people waiting for me to burst up. Just light me and go. Viking funeral. Royal out.
What?
On the record.
You have to watch this.
He died in paradise.
What's that?
All right.
In Paradise, Nevada.
That's all he had. Oh yeah.
All right. So with that being said, like we talk about this, it's crazy. Like,
go ahead, man.
No, I was going to say this, and Tez he'll get where I'm coming from with this. I was going to say it's crazy how so much of the cast has passed, but for some reason, I'm thinking about. You remember what they've been talking about now with you asked me talk about anything. Puffy with Uptown Records.
Damn, he hung himself.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I know Cube ain't doing that with the movie, but it's crazy. All these people with all these talent that have passed from this film. I can't even name another film that's ever happened in some classic film. Yeah, over 50, 70, 80 years. Yes, this is like a 20-year span, bro. It's crazy with AJ Johnson who played Ezell, with you know what I'm saying, Adele from the Parkers and everything, man. It's just crazy, man.
Let me tell you what's happened. They was about to get their money. Oh, boys.
There's the I'm gonna kill someone this Friday curse, and there's the Friday curse.
Oh, boys.
Or
yeah, that's true. Some of them are
hey,
old.
that's how you get from getting sued every time. You don't say allegedly. You be like, hey man, he killed that. I'm bullshit. That's the name of your show. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Michael Clark Duncan gone.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, get your ass back up in that car. What is it? Red? What's his name?
Ronaldo Ray.
Ronaldo Ray. Yeah.
No.
That was a
Coming down here messing with these nice people.
Tiny Yvette Wilson. There's Justin Pearson, by the way. He hung himself in the Bellagio. John Witherspoon, Jennifer Eccles, Anthony AJ Johnson.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Speaking of AJ, while you're on AJ, I'm talking about to this day. It don't matter when I hear it tickles me to my core when I hear this line. He was like, Smokey was like, "You said what the hell are you doing?" I was coming outside the window, but I said, "Fuck it." That's the realest shit ever. Like that's exactly what a crackhead would see in that moment.
He's the one that got kicked. He's the one that got kicked out of the store, right?
Yeah.
You know what? It says ironically he died on September 6th after being found lifeless in a store.
Oh damn.
All right.
That is ironic.
What is tickling you tonight?
The fact that he ultimately had to get kicked out of the store once
I gotta
again.
stop doing movies with you now because apparently you're gonna die making a movie, and I don't want to be a part of it. You sick son of a. Back to the films. Now, with that being said, here, like I said, one of the things I really loved about this, they touched about. Let me ask you guys this: where does this rank? Even though it's not just about marijuana, where does this rank above all marijuana films that Center films have ever been made?
I don't know.
Oh man, I mean, like there's How High, Half Baked. I'd say it's
nowhere.
Better than How High.
Pineapple Express.
It's not better than no weed movies for real.
Audience out there, if you guys consider this.
I don't know. As far as it being a weed, if you
Half-Baked is number one.
consider
Savages.
No, listen.
I love Savage. You know I love Savage.
If you consider Friday a weed movie, it's not considered a top 5 weed movie.
Well, no, we're not saying this one. I'm saying it has an element of weed.
Where does it rank in the weed movies? I think Pineapple Express is one of the best, just because it. Huh? No, just because it transcends genre. It takes you from a comedy to action. There's some suspense in that shit. It's a buddy road trip comedy. Like, it's got everything in one movie.
So the Savages.
Yeah.
So the Savages.
Pineapple Express wins solely for the scene where they're getting the caterpillar high on the.
And I know we're missing some movies. I feel so bad. There's so many other movies that have been made.
All the Cheech and Chongs.
I just said that.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm high.
Friday can't be in the top 5 for me. Weed movies.
No.
Or weed.
I'm sorry. Sacrilegious. Somebody's about to come slap all of us. How high?
Yes.
I said How High.
When?
First.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
How High probably my favorite one. That's probably one of the first. That's probably one of my. No, look, that's probably one of my favorite DVD. I mean, my first DVDs I bought.
Oh, it's definitely rewatchable.
Like 7th grade though.
He had on like a 400 piece. He got them dreads. He's like, "What you think?"
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is good. But so yeah, man, Fridays, like I say, it's just crazy though, man. And like I say, here's the thing about it though. And again, this what transcends it and makes it more than not just a comedy. It's a real serious movie. And I'm gonna tell you why. We laugh about the scene when you brought up the PCP earlier. Seriously, and so DMX is one of the classic examples that happened to him when he was younger, 13, 14. And it happens to a lot of people. They're given something and they're thinking it's one thing and they don't know what it is, and it can affect you so much. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? You don't know what it will do to you. And so while they broached the subject, the problem is that he told Craig what happened. And Craig Craig don't know what to say. So I'm saying, if you really look at Friday and dig deep into it, they ain't gonna put it right there in front of you and say, "Hey, we ain't got nobody to fucking talk to." But am I wrong on this, bro?
There's lessons all through that movie. If you pay attention,
bro. You know, I'm just saying, you got to look at it sometimes. It's lessons to be taught on that. I had to call my mama to come get me, and that's why she wouldn't give his ass the key to the house. So y'all ain't connecting the shit. You was on PCP3. You want the key? Man, I'm trying to watch out for the TV. See, you gotta put you busy.
That's right. PCP is those videos we see like people like taking on a.
Right.
No. Because you saw the videos. I'm just now putting the two together. That PCP is the show. You see people like naked taking on a whole.
You remember from Trading Places?
Gang of
it
cops.
was PCP. Angel dust.
Why do they always go looking for police when they get high on PCP?
Because that's what they want to do when they get back in their car.
I think they still take that shit in California.
Julius,
they got
selling it, so somebody's taking.
He said many lessons.
Man, oh my brother, there you go.
You and Julius, man.
What do you mean? Bro, he's here for the show, man. Don't single us out.
Oh, there's a connection.
Hey, listen.
What kind of connection y'all got, Julius?
On Sunday, they're both actors. They're thespians, and they're like magnets drawn towards each other.
Coming off a 12-hour shift.
It was at the beginning of the 12-hour shift. This was in the first hour.
And listen, man, he's a good guy, all right?
Yeah, I'm not denying it.
Nah,
Check out.
One thing you'll never see me do, I'm going to tell you this. If you see me going slap ass, then you get me out of there. You take me to rehab. That's what you do. No slap ass. Gotta see ya.
He told us slap ass.
Speaking of Julius Golden, check out Cracker Jack, available on Tubi.
Oh, man.
Our connection is the appreciation of the craft. That sounds like some shit you'd say.
I just texted to him, and I didn't know he was going to get it out so bad. I'm fucking with you. But no, now let's talk about this. How was the choreography of the fight? Was it believable? Because it looked believable to me at the time, and I think it holds up against fights I've seen in hood movies.
Talking about where Debo knocks the guy out?
Well, other
I
than
know
that
what you're
brick
talking
throwing,
about.
that was
Okay, I was waiting on you to finish talking so I can say that brick.
Go ahead, bro.
That brick was bullshit.
It's a close up. It's a real close up. I thought what's our guy? I thought I was watching the from the 70s, the Ricky Ray. What's the guy? Damn it, I can't.
They did that shit on Home Alone too.
Yeah, of course.
In that cozy ending, though, the whole neighborhood comes together. He defeats the bully. He gets the girl. It's cozy.
And then again, they come back and say that even though Ezel was on crack, we tell him I don't kill. Like it's funny, but it's the truth. People gotta play their roles.
More real than funny, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's the thing about it, like, you gotta ask yourself, even when Debo was coming up on that bike, we laughing like but these grown men tucking this shit in and putting it up. Like, here's the thing, like, and here's the thing, like, a lot of niggas be like, I ain't with that shit, I just run up on this. Okay, you say that shit, but like it ain't about being scared, but you gotta be playing chess sometime, bro. We just chilling, B.
He'll pull that shit on the niggas around the corner.
You know what I'm saying? Let's jump. You said, what time you try to choke me in smoke backyard? Well, that was hot.
He said, that was different.
Yeah. And the funny part when the niggas went to Stanley House, he was like, hey, get off my ass. Get off my ass.
Oh,
yes.
Crazy, made a nigga go in the house during the daytime.
He say, man, smoke, let's go in. Man, I ain't on this shit. I'm on probation.
Get your ass up. Those scary ass.
So, and then one character we've not named because I think he belongs in it. Hey, we back at it. We back at it. We back at it.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know if she's short, but Nia's long. What you call it? One character we didn't talk about. What's that guy on the bike that kept kicking over the trash can? I'm gonna do it next week, punk.
Look,
see, that's the cozy stuff.
Look,
this is in Paperboy
because he comes out because
want over his Paperboy, we get him
because Craig comes out. He's talking about him first thing in the morning, and then what sells it is then Smokey comes over later, and he's like, "Man, he got your trash too." And he's walking up, and he sees. And then when they almost catch him, like 10 minutes later, they're chasing down the street. Like that's not threatening. That's cozy.
Telling me everything I saw in My Name Is Earl is correct. That's what I'm hearing from you tonight.
Oh yeah, man. My name is Earl.
Jehovah's return.
Yeah,
because if you not, well, fuck you.
Come on, sister. Let's go. Come on, sister.
Damn, how do I not have Bernie Mac in the pictures here? Oh
you
yeah,
did show Bernie Mac. They had him all makeup up, looking like who is that? That's Bernie. Your Mac sponsored. Bernie sponsored by Mac. That's what that is.
That's funny.
It's a lot of makeup. A lot of makeup, man.
What was the line that Bernie Mac made me think about this? Because
he had a lot of good lines, man.
No, it wasn't even Bernie Mac's line. It was Smokey's line when he's talking about the correct saying is the older.
The black the bear.
Yeah, and what does he say?
The older the bear, the sweeter.
I'm not gonna say it. What does he say after that?
Yeah,
when Craig corrects him.
Yeah, when she black than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, she's bending over. Low. Yes.
It was good. It was good. So what do you? All right. So what do you give it 1 through 5?
What?
15.
15.
It's 5, man. It's over that. It's timeless.
It's no bad points. It's no okay points.
What about the brick though?
Everything is relatable.
The brick.
Fuck it.
Okay, you're already in. You're bought in by the brick. Yeah.
Because right, you know why? It's a part of those hood stores. Like, man, I see this motherfucker throw a brick that you love.
Yeah.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
It's so great. One flaw can't.
Like, it's not even a flaw.
It's not even a flaw. It's a drum. Yeah.
He threw a perfect brick. Is what I'm telling you, bro. It went right into him. Like,
yeah. No, it's like you hit a brick when he threw that bitch. And that bitch hit his ass.
And we've talked about this before. How it's like there are like an urban film is like a genre in and of itself.
Correct.
And this is not an urban film.
Nope.
Even though on the surface, you look at the cover, it would appear to be, but there's. But I would say that the sequels.
It is urban.
The sequels lean urban.
It is urban at its core, but it transcends to becoming a classic. It isn't urban. It's urban at core. I don't want it to apologize for what it is. Yes, and I'm proud of it being a film done from an urban perspective. That's what I'll say. But then what happens is it transcended that, and it was like, oh no, this is going across pop medias, and it's in little games that little kids play in the Palisades. Like, what's this pop culture? Oh, who did what Bob Felicia? Like, it's in everything. Like, it's everywhere. It's so it became that. So even movies we consider classics aren't that. There aren't Godfather socks. I mean, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's
I would say that the sequels dip into more that would fall into the urban genre.
That could be.
They lose whatever that polish is. There's like
when they leave the hood, they lose the urban.
Oh, that's what he said.
Okay.
No. I'm saying their sequels lean more into an urban feel.
No.
Because I feel like Friday, the original, is more universal, where anybody could watch it and appreciate it, and the sequels lean more into things that are culturally specific.
Yeah.
In a way that aren't universal.
Nah. Yeah, because not really.
It's all about perspective, man.
Because
Craig moving to his because
everything and all of Friday may have taken.
I can't relate to walking into my uncle's house and seeing some dominatrix stuff going on. So I don't know. It's
not everything. I mean, they jumped the shark.
I think that freaky shit is equal to the brick being thrown. It was a little extra.
Yeah. They had to end. It's a sequel. They had to go a little bit further.
The auntie stuff was real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. Auntie with Craig. The auntie with Craig.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
On the movie?
Yeah, the auntie with Craig. Because she was like beasting after the Craig.
Yeah. Who said? Am I imagining something else? Somebody said if someone's gonna fuck my cousin, I might be remember it. Yeah, okay. It's from that. Okay.
So I want to make. I know we're live, but just to quote me from earlier, how y'all always get incest, man?
I don't know.
Oh, cool.
I give it a 5. It's a rewatch. The rewatchable value of it. You can go back to it.
I'm sorry.
Nice. I'm kind of ready to say goodbye because I just want to hang out without the cameras on. All this talk about Friday.
You better catch your Uber now.
Friday is urban. It is. I'm gonna fight you on that, Julius.
No,
even in February,
because you can hang around in the lobby of this once we're done.
No, we can't. Once we're done, we're done. But before we're done, I wanted to ask our guest if you have anything coming up that you want to tell the audience about, or anything that from the past that you want to make sure the audience knows about, because they don't know shit.
They go to my website.
Oh shit! You got a website?
I have a website.
Who did your website?
I did my own website.
Damn. Okay.
Let me ask you, what is that? I know it says GOAT, but does it mean anybody can be one, or what's the meaning?
It means whatever you want it to be.
I'm glad you said that.
It means whatever you want it to be.
But
it's different meanings.
But what does it mean to you?
God over all troubles.
See, just because you see one thing, don't perceive it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So.
What's the website?
Oh, I got.
Shit, what's the website?
Yeah, CortezBrooks.com. CortezBrooks. I know y'all not gonna remember. Cortez.
I'll put it in the description when I go back.
CortezBrooks.com. Grab you a hoodie. Grab you a shirt.
You know what I got from it? I saw go over and talk, because that's all we need to do sometimes. Just talk to each other. Yeah. Go over and talk. That's what I saw.
I don't like talking.
Damn it, Tez.
I wish you would have told me that before we set all this up. I don't like talking. You do get on stage and talk for. Well, that's talking at people, not with people.
We should just stood up next to him while he talked, like the wise man, just sitting there and randomly said stuff, and he would have took over.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about it, but what? All right. I feel this is like sacrilegious to put a comedian on the spot. Tell me a joke. All right. What do you got on abortion? Let's get demonetized in the last 30 seconds.
What do I have on abortion?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on abortion?
I am for abortion all the way. 100%.
Whether they want it or not.
I think it's fair though. I think they should have that. We got kicked off.
Oh, no, that's that would have been.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it. I think people, if
did you say a portion, like a portion of pie, or a portion of porridge?
Abortion.
A portion of abortion?
Excursion. I'm all for it. I support it if necessary. Yeah, sometimes people make mistakes, and you should be able to correct your mistake before you go through with it.
I like the way you took a progressive stance and still managed to sound
He's just telling you how he feels, man.
controversial.
Yeah, like
That's a popular opinion. Abortion is a good thing
it is.
to have the right to do.
I'm for it.
Listen,
I'm not against it.
I'm gonna listen. I'm not man, woman, female. I'm not gonna tell anybody what to do with their body,
I'm for it.
and I don't think anybody should be able to tell anybody what.
That
to do with
means
their
he's for it.
body.
Tez Brooks,
I'm for
everybody,
making their own decision. I don't think
for abortion.
I'm not gonna tell a woman what she can do with her body. I'll just say that. It's not my place.
I didn't listen. We didn't write the script. We just following it.
There you go. Or
So-
breaking it. Now we're rewrites.
So how we know that wasn't in the script and we trying to stop what was written?
We done bought our way into hell.